Now this one's going to be for the investors or the soon-to-be investors. So before you invest in property, it's a really good idea to get familiar with the term rental yield. So rental yield can tell you a lot about how much money you will be able to earn from the property as regular income. By owning an investment property, you have the potential to earn rental income on said property. However, this is not guaranteed, especially if your rental expenses are higher than the income, right? So what exactly is rental yield? Well, rental yield is essentially the level of rental return that you can expect from your rental investment property. It's the profit that you're going to make from your investment property, that is, how much money you take home once you've covered the investment property expenses. So when you understand what rental yield is and how it works, you can set better property investment goals and come up with ways to improve any sort of income on the property. I can also tell you more about your overall return, about what your overall return will be on the property, even before you sell it in the future, if you're planning on doing that, right? So what are some expenses that can affect the rental yield on your investment property? Well, things like property maintenance and repairs is a really obvious one. Property management costs if you're going to be engaging a property manager, strata costs if you're within an owner's corporation, general depreciation of the property, council rates, insurance, that's just to name a few. So if you want to improve your chances of getting a really good rental yield, we have some tips for you. Tip number one, location, location, location. So properties in areas that are more popular are likely to attract a higher rental yield. So look out for things like average vacancy rates and research average rental yields in the suburbs that you're interested in investing in. Tip number two, refresh or renovate the property. So whether you make a small or large improvement to the property, this can really enable you to increase the rent you charge to your potential renters. You could do something like knock down and redo the whole kitchen, or just repaint the cabinets and change the handles. Even a fresh coat of paint can go a really long way. Tip number two, first impressions count. Renters are looking for homes that they like to live in, that feel nice and something that they're proud of, yeah? So the front yard is likely going to be the first impression. It doesn't need to be super fancy, but a tidy and simple front yard can really go a long way.